Okay, so we just started that whole idea of if we think there's a certain amount we need to draw out each month, what lump sum do we have to have at retirement? So let's continue with that. So let's say that you predict you will need let's go with $3,200 per month. You want to retire at 67. Expect to live to 91. Earn, let's go 5.6%. So how much do we have to have? What is that lump sum that we have to have at retirement? In this case, that'll be at 67 years of age in order to be able to draw that $3,200 a month at 9.6% interest. So some things I'm going to figure out here. How many years is this? 91 minus 67 is 24 years. This is per month, so times 12, that is going to be 288 months. So now let's start my formula. It's my monthly amount, my 3,200, times 3 parentheses, 1 plus 5.6% is 0.056. Monthly, so divided by 12, close parentheses. Power of 288 months, minus 1, close. Divided by, open parentheses, 0.056 divided by 12 times 1 plus 0.056 divided by 12 to the power of 288 again, close and close. So let's punch this in, 3,200. Oh, my calculator's really being a pain tonight. 3,200 times 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 0.056 divided by 12. Power of 288. Minus 1, close, divided by, open, 0.056 divided by 12. Times, open, 1 plus 0.056 divided by 12. Close, power of 288, zero out, close and close. We get 506 through 1978. So you need $506,319.78. Any questions? Okay, let's have you guys try one. Is he actually sleeping over there? He's out? No, there he is. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Let's say you plan to retire. I'm going to put this in serious shorthand here. Plan to retire at 63. Live to 89. Need $3,600 per month at, let's just do 5%. So find the lump sum. In your notes, find the lump. So, well, first of all, what'd you get? How much? 71 cents. You guys agree? Cool. Anybody different? Go ahead. You got her? Yep. 895. Was it 95 instead of 05? 95? Okay. I wrote it down wrong. Well, I'm just going to punch this in instead of writing it out. So $3,600 a month times 1, 2, 3. I said 5%. Yep. 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12. That's 26 years, so that's 312 months, right? The power of 312. Minus 1, close, divided by open. 0.05 divided by 12 times open 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12, close, power 312, close and close. 627, 895, 71. You guys are correct. Good job. Let's add a twist to it. Yay. You are now 28 years old. Saving, and you're currently putting away $400 per month at, we're going to go simple numbers here, 9%. Plan to retire at 63. Live, to 88. And invest in retirement at 4%. How much will you be able to draw per month in retirement? You guys know everything you need to know to do this. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes, see if you can figure out how to do it on your own, then we're going to go over it. What you're doing. All right, some things you have to look at here. There's 2 periods of time that we have to look at. We have the accumulation phase, and we have the liquidation phase. Of course, the accumulation comes first, where you pay the money in. The liquidation phase is when you're drawing it back out. For each phase, there are 3 things we need to know. We need to know well, there's actually 4 things that we need to know 3 of them. We either have a payment, we have a percent, and we have a time frame, or we have a lump sum. So we have to know 3 out of those 4 things. Same with the liquidation phase. A payment, percent, time frame, or a lump sum. Generally, we have to know the percent and the time. It's between the payment or the lump sum. We know 1 out of those 2 and we can find the other. So looking at what we have, and I actually do write this out because it helps me decide where to start. For the accumulation phase, we do have a percent. It's 9%. Our time from 28 to 63 is 35 years. Do we know the payment? Yes, $400 per month. On the other side of it, we know the percent is 4%. We know the time from 63 to 88 is 25 years. We don't know anything else. So we cannot start with the liquidation phase because we're missing one of the 2 pieces that we need. We can start with the accumulation phase, however. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to figure out what this lump sum is here. Now, the connection between our accumulation phase and the liquidation phase is that lump sum. The lump sum at the end of the accumulation phase is the lump sum that we begin the liquidation phase with. So we have $400 times 123, 1 plus 0.09. It is per month, so divided by 12. 35 years is to the power of 420, right? Minus 1, close, divided by open. 0.09 divided by 12, close and close. Is no extra term here because this is accumulation phase. That's going to give us a lump sum that would go in there. So 400 times 123, 1 plus 0.09 divided by 12, close, power of 420, arrow out, minus 1, close, divided by open, 0.09 divided by 12, close and close. 176, 713, 79. So at that rate, this person will be able to save up $1,176,713.79. Now we know the lump sum at the beginning of the liquidation phase. So now we can find that the monthly payment is going to be what we can expect to have as a monthly draw. So this will be $1,176,713.79 divided by 123, 1 plus, we said 4% while drawing out, so 0.04 divided by 12. 25 years, is the power of 300, minus 1, close, divide by open, 0.04 divided by 12, times 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12, the power of 300, close and close. So 1,176,713.79 divided by 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12. Close parentheses, power of 300. Arrow out, minus 1. Close, divided by open. 0.04 divided by 12. Times open. 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12. Close, power 300. Close and close. 62, 11, 13. So we look at that. 9% during investing is a fairly conservative yield on that. You start at 28 and go to 63. 63 is a relatively young retirement age. It's not, retiring extremely premature, but I mean 65 to 68 right now is average retirement age. And only $400 a month, which is not that much. That's, if you pass up on buying that truck that has a $550 a month payment and buy something cheaper that's only a couple $100 a month, it would not be that difficult to put away $400 a month. And then 63 to 88, 25 years is a pretty standard length of retirement. Actually, a little bit shorter, and the average length of retirement is actually like 17 or 18 years. $6,000 a month, that's a $75,000 a year income. That's probably survivable for retirement. Any questions? Let's throw another one out there. You are now 23. Plan to retire at 65. Live to, I cringe every time I say this. Saying you plan on dying at a certain age just repulses me just a touch. Let's see, you plan to live to 91. Invest at 11%. And retire at 3%. So during your retirement, you're only earning 3%. While you're investing, you're earning 11%. You want to have $5,000 per month in retirement. So how much do you need to save each month? Again, I'm going to give you guys a chance to figure this out, and we will talk about this in a couple of minutes. So let's take a look. In the accumulation phase, do we know the amount of the payment? Say no. Okay. Do we know the percent? 11%. Do we know the time? 23 to 65 is 42 years. How many months would that be? We're going to need it eventually. 504 months. Do we know the lump sum? No, we don't. In the liquidation phase, do we know the payment? Yeah, we desire $5,000 per month. Do we know the percent? 3%. Time. 65 to 91, which is 26 years, or 312 months. And of course, we already have 3 out of the 4, so we don't need to know the lump sum. We're going to calculate the lump sum. And as we said before, that lump sum is linked to the lump sum in the accumulation phase. So this tells us that we have to start with liquidation phase, using the payment to find the present value, the lump sum. So 5,000. I'm just going to do this on the calculator. 5,000 times 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 0.03 divided by 12. Close. Power. 312 months. Arrow. Minus 1, close, divided by open, 0.03 divided by 12 times open 1 plus 0.03 divided by 12, close, power, 312, close and close. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I need a 1 in there. Well, that's definitely not the right answer. Let me try that again. One plus 0.03 divided by 12. Such a fun formula. I decided I wanted to do it twice. Minus 1, close, divided by open. 1, oh, no 1 there. 0.03 divided by 12 times open. 1 plus 0.03 divided by 12. Close, power, 312, arrow, close, and close. I get 1,082,295.14. Okay, and that's what we're going to start out our liquidation, or that's what we're going to shoot for in our accumulation phase. So we have to build up to that. So we're going to take 1,082,295.14 divided by 123. 1 plus 0.11, because it's 11% in the accumulation phase, divided by 12, close, 504 months, minus 1, close, divided by open, 0.11 divided by 12, close and close. A lot of people screw up and they want to put that extra term in during the accumulation phase. Remember, you don't do it. $100.84. So basically $100 a month for 42 years can get you $5,000 a month in your retirement. It's really significant changeovers in your dollar amounts. Pull back up the calculator, sure. If you put 500 instead of 100, you have about 5 million. Over? Here, let me do this. I'll pull my entry back up. Ah, gotcha. That'll do it. Sure. Okay. So I'm going to pick one of you. Cody, how old are you? Me? Yep. 20 years old. What age do you plan on, would you like to retire at? 65, retire. Live till about 67? 21, retire at 21? That would be a nice one. I'm with you on that one. Live to about 67, Cody? No. What do you want? What do you? 100. Okay. Now let's do this going forward. How much do you think you can put away every month, starting right, now? Now. Be realistic but hopeful. Let's say you were out of school and you were working. Give 100? Let's do 120. We'll make you look good. And let's say you're going to get 9%. Let's say while you're drawing out, you're going to get 4%. Find what Cody could draw out per month. So I want all you guys try to figure that out. He's 20 now. He's going to put away $120 a month at 9% until he's 65. Then he's going to start drawing out at 4%. How much can he draw out per month between 65 and 100? Let's see how you're doing. Which one do we know everything about here? Or do we know the 3 pieces of? Do we know accumulation or liquidation? That's on the accumulation side, right? We have the payment. We pretty much always know the percent and the time for both. It's whichever one we know either the payment or the lump sum for. So we've got 120 times 123, 1 plus 0.09 divided by 12. 20 to 65 is 45 years, or 540 months. So the power of 540 minus 1, close, divide by, open, 0.09 divided by 12, close and close. That's going to give us our future value on the accumulation side and the present value on the liquidation side. 120 times 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 0.09 divided by 12, close, power of 540, minus 1, close, divided by, open, 0.09 divided by 12, close and close. So 888, 585, 42. So that's your lump sum. So we're going to use that then divided by in our liquidation phase. So 0.04 divided by 12. 65 to 100 is 35 years or 420 months. Power of 420 minus 1, close, divided by, open. 0.04 divided by 12 times 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12 to the power of 420, close and close. So 888,585.42. Divided by 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12, close, to the power of 420, minus 1, close, divided by, open, 0.04, divided by 12, times, open, 1 plus 0.04. Divided by 12, close, power of 420, close and close. That's a mouthful. 39, 34, 43. So Cody would have almost $4,000 a month till he's 100. And I'd be a little bit shocked if he reached 100. 100 is actually, the 90s is very common. 100, the percentage of people that reach 100 is really rare. You're talking in the tenths of a percent. But now something that should be brought up here. I mean, the 100 years old, I mean, obviously Cody doesn't realistically expect to live to 100, but he might live to be somewhere in his mid-90s. It is best to overestimate by a few years and have a little bit to leave to somebody else when you're gone than it is to run short. You'd hate to plan to only have enough till you're 90 and then all of a sudden you're 91 and you're out of money. And now what? Okay, well, it is about time for our second break. I think you guys get the picture on these long problems. What we'll do is we'll take our break here. It is about 7:18 or 7:19. We'll come back at 7:29, and we're going to go over what's on our test next week. Not necessarily do a lot of examples, but make sure you guys know what all the topics are.